Paul and Wendy were married for 60 years. Though Paul was 84 and Wendy was 80 years old, their love seemed so fresh and young, a bond of true love. My friend, who is a doctor, first met the senior couple when Paul brought Wendy in a wheelchair to the hospital for a normal checkup. Who says that only young lovers can spread the fragrance of love? My friend found this old couple a sight to see. They looked ever so in love, always smiling at each other, and had an aura of understanding around them. Paul took pride in pushing his wife's wheelchair and taking care of her, while Wendy showed signs of contentment on her face, as she had complete trust and faith in her husband. Wendy was suffering from osteoarthritis, and her old age made the matters worse. She needed regular treatment. After a few weeks of treatment, she started improving. However, she still needed to visit the hospital frequently for routine checkups. Even though Paul himself wasn't that fit enough and age had weakened his body, but he was still strong mentally and wouldn't make any compromises for the love of his life. He had to travel great distances and spend a lot of money, yet he refused to take her to just any hospital, as he only wanted the best treatment for his love. As time passed by, the serious effects of the disease and failing treatment started showing on Wendy's health. Yet, my friend could see the love and respect they had for each other. Paul would just remain quiet and Wendy would read her husband's love through his silent eyes. They didn't need any words to express their love, as true love needs no language. One day, as my friend hadn't seen the couple for a few days, she called up Paul as part of the routine follow-up on her patients. That's when she learned that Wendy had passed away a week back due to complications of hypertension. As Paul conveyed all this in a shaky voice to my friend, he broke down. It was the first time in 5 months since my friend had known him that he cried or showed any helplessness. He cried on the phone endlessly and uncontrollably. It was the first time his voice showed defeat and pain, which all this time he had concealed in order to give courage to his wife. He told my friend how empty his house and heart had become, and how he couldn't sleep nor eat well. His wife was no longer by his side, but he mentioned how much he still loved her and wished her soul rest in peace. As my friend was narrating this story, I was finding it tough to control my tears, having undergone the loss of my mom and having seen my dad go through the same phase. It brought a lump to my throat. It made me think as to how people cope with such a great loss, and how do they gather the strength and courage to carry on with life, just like my dad. Paul and Wendy's was a true love story, and their love was unconditional and so true.